is the job of an economic hitman.
But my job was to identify countries with resources our corporations wanted.
Like what we know now is that these statistics are very skewed. So GDP is a reflection of how well the wealthy are doing. It's not a reflection of how well everybody's doing. For example, if you take the United States today, there's 3 individuals that have as much wealth as half the US population. If those 3 individuals made a return on their investments last year of 10%, and half the US population lost 3%, we should still show a gain in GDP of something close to 5%.
Judge people by the way I feel about this. Because right now I like Jay, but feelings change. I might hate Jay tomorrow. But I cannot deny that the ideas that this man has been given, the type of personality that he is, has produced activities that benefit for black people. He's inspired. Listen, you cannot
that's what it is. So what do you mean Jay Morrison got shot? Jay Morrison got shot? Tell me more about that, Keanu. Did that really happen? Yeah, I saw the thing about Robert Smith. No. Somebody tell me did that happen? I'm looking to see. Did Jay really get shot? Yeah. I don't see. Okay. Now you got me worried. How do we ease the pain in the long term? Okay, we'll talk about that until somebody mentions the Jay Morrison thing. I hope that did not happen. Somebody Google it. Tell me if you see anything. So anyway, I was moving along on stuff. I hope that what I said to you is beneficial to you. And this is really coming from the heart in terms of what I've seen and what I believe. And I would just also say, do not on any level get caught up in what you're seeing all around you, because I just really don't think black success or black happiness is really built on sort of I just don't think that that's what's marketed to you. That's not what you see. You see struggle and pain, and that's somehow a validation that you're really black. Fuck that, man. Go be happy. Be happy. Like that's what's gonna work for you. All right, so I'm about to bounce. So I saw the Jay Morrison thing. That did throw me off a little bit. I'm gonna check on Jay and see if he's okay. I don't want anything to happen to the brother. So yeah, but I did tell you guys I talked to Tariq today. I am gonna do Tariq's conference because I like what he's doing. I respect. If I can find a reason to support, I want to support. Like I don't, I only fight people if I absolutely have to, and even then, I'm only gonna fight you so much. Because I think that I just this whole desire to fight as opposed to resolve and solve a problem, that's just entertainment. All it is entertainment. And there's people on the internet that they know that their video views go up if they talk about certain people and do all these attacks and all that. And I decided 2, 3, 4 years ago that I just wanted to get out of that stuff. I'm not interested in that anymore. And as far as the Jay Morrison thing goes, I shared Jay's video. If you go down my Instagram page, I shared the video and I made a comment on it, and that was it. And it was more so to just basically say, I'm an investor in the Tulsa Fund. I haven't had any issues. If it's going to get resolved, it should be resolved in court. It shouldn't be resolved in just people spreading rumors or whatever. And I think that the people who are invested, their point of view should be preferred over people that are not invested. But it's worth. I mean, if you want to listen to it, that's fine. I mean, if you feel a certain way, that's totally on you. And I would also say this too. Remember that you always have a choice on what businesses you want to participate with, right? So if you feel a certain way about a certain business, then just walk away. You don't have to buy that product. You can go buy something else. And also, I encourage you to never forget, that there are lots of businesses that are in the Black community. It's just most of them are not run by Black men. Most of the businesses in the Black community are run by people who have been proven without a doubt to not care anything about you. Won't even take the time to say something nice about you. Won't even pretend like they're there for your benefit. They don't even. They're like, we're not. I'm not your friend. I'm selling you bread. I'm selling you some shoes. But you want the damn shoes or not, right? And so I think that as we have so many people in our community that are very quick to want to buy things from people who absolutely positively hate your guts, I don't understand why we would necessarily overly scrutinize somebody who does make an effort to try to connect to the community, and the fact that a person makes an income from what they do, that should not be considered to be a crime. I mean, what is wrong with a business owner running a business and having revenue? It just doesn't make any sense. And there are some people who see it that way. Some people who see it as, if you're not broke like me, then you're the enemy and I hate you and I want to see you broke like me, because misery loves company. And so I don't like it. That's why, again, the Black pain. We distribute the pain everywhere. It's like, if you're not in pain like me, then I'm going to do everything I can to put you in pain. And so what I realized was, I said, you know what? I'm gonna be as honest as I can be, and I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. And the people that get it are gonna get it, and the people that don't get it are not gonna get it, and that's really okay. So are these FBI agents are trying to cause problems? I wouldn't be surprised.
A white man, a Jewish man, Randall Roland Arnold, the owner of AmeriQuest Mortgage, Countrywide Mortgage, student loans scam, student loan scam. You can't file bankruptcy on student loans, and the colleges, are not teaching you shit that you can market and pay back that loan. But you can't file bankruptcy. These are legal scams. We justify, if someone gets caught in that scam, no matter that they're targeting, young, ignorant people who are just trying to get the college experience and better their life through education, doesn't matter. It's that student's fault, right? It's that family's fault for taking on that loan, right? For making that decision to buy that subprime, to use that subprime mortgage loan, right? Interest-only loans. It's the student's fault for that. Those bankruptcies are still on people's credit. Those destruction of Black wealth. Black people lost over 240,000 houses in 2008. So what I'm saying here is, Black people can forgive the enemy so easily. It is nothing for us to forgive them. We blame ourselves. Sorry, Mr. White Man. Yes, take our money again. You destroyed Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. We don't want our land back. And some people might look at this and think that this stuff is irrelevant, what I'm saying, because we're trained to excuse the white man because they are too big. We can't get that back, so you can't worry about what you can't control. but let a nigga do a thing that we think is wrong. That ain't gonna happen, right? That ain't happening. We will destroy another black person. Oh, should we excuse them just because they're black, Michael? Should we excuse them because they're black? That ain't right. No, you're not going to excuse nobody because they're black, because the law's not going to excuse nobody because they're black. Pookie and Rayway go to jail. You know, Officer McGillicuddy is getting paid leave when he kills the black person. The black person's going to get theirs. Eat quick. Now, the thing is here, what I want to say, I'm saying that to say this. Check your patience with each other. You know, we are black people. We have to grow businesses. We're not going to be able to survive getting jobs at white man's businesses. This is damn near it. If you look at how this system is going, you're not going to get no breaks as a black business. You're going to have to work with black people. I looked at a sister's channel and she said that she had worked with Jay. She took pictures with Jay. She listened to Jay's corner classes and she was inspired by some of the stuff that he taught. She teaches things. She helps people with businesses, things like that. When Tony the Closer came out with his story, you know, and she mentioned a few things that tells me she didn't really listen to even the verbal stuff. But what I believe that's happening is our people, we're used to being preached to by preachers. So we're just like the Bible. We would rather listen to people tell us stuff. And, you know, every time we listen to something, everybody will have their own take on that. Even when we read stuff, we have our own takes based upon our life experience. But she said, oh, Jay, I think we raised $60 million. No, it wasn't no $60 million raise. It was, you know, I think the first raise was somewhere between, you know, $9 million to $12 million. And then the last capital raise, you know, that he raised like about 4 months ago, it was $3 million raised. Okay, so, and when you have a fund like that, that is under intense scrutiny, you know, there is people in the government and in other groups who would love to, he rubs a lot of people the wrong way. I just find it very interesting that so many non-investors are so interested in changing the minds of the investors of the fund. Like, there's a lot of fucking investments that I didn't make. I don't care about them. I'm not looking into, oh, well, we mad because we're not going to allow anyone to take advantage of black people. Well, he didn't take advantage of black people because the bottom line is it's a legal fund. It was illegal for him to lie to you and tell you that you were going to get profit. And you would, you know, all investment involves risk. He explained what a preferred return was. You're going to get 8% preferred return and 50% of the profit. If people don't know what profit is, that means after all expenses are paid, all bills are paid, the money left over is profit. All expenses, all bills are paid, all debts are paid of the funds. Then you cut that in half. The investors and shareholders get that half. Jay Morrison and his team, his people, they get bonuses. They get that half of the profit. That is the deal. If you listen to that, that is the deal. You can't get mad because you took that deal and you didn't like that deal. You're the passive investor. All you got to do is sit your money there And that money is working. Oh, well, I haven't got paid yet. I ask people, go do top 10 real estate crowd funds. Just do it. Or just say the top United States real estate crowd funds. Look at those funds. Look at the perspectives and shit like that on those funds. This is real estate. You don't buy a fucking house and sell it in 2 years and get all that shit going on. Then you're dealing with people. These people aren't teaching our community the ins and outs of this stuff. I'm just saying like this. Look. I invested my $2,400. I invested my money because my money is sitting. I got money right now in retirements and 401k. It's sitting with white folks. Way more than I got sitting with the Tulsa Fund. Way more sitting with the white people. Let the black people work the thing out. Keep them accountable. They are paying. These are not politicians. You're talking about conflicts of interest. This is a political thing. If you're talking about conflicts of interest, there's no fucking conflicts of interest. These are business people. This is legal business. Why would you pay? If you're talking about people think something's wrong, if my fund owns a building and I need tenants, it's my job to put tenants in that building. And I have another business that I completely control. Why the hell would I rent from someone else? Why would I rent from my shareholders' building? I mean, just think about that. This is the kind of shit that black folks see. We think this shit is conflicts of interest, but this is how other groups do group economics. The damn Jewish guy, the China guy, he's going to have his brother run the shit. His mama's is going to do the electrical. He's going to take the funds from this business and put it with his cousin. He's going to have, this is normal, y'all. This is why y'all ass ain't got shit. And then when one black person does something that disappoints us, like the sister that I heard, she wasn't mad at Jay earlier. She was mad because she got blocked by Jay. A lot of these people getting mad because they're getting blocked by Jay. Why would he block you? Because you're listening to people who are trying to destroy him, and he's sick of hearing the shit, I'm sure. You gotta realize these are humans. So, I'm just saying, they can get pissed and they might block your ass because they're getting sick of hearing you repeat bullshit. He don't know if you're a troll or not from the damn non-investor troll. He don't know that you was an investor. Man, that man is dealing with literally thousands of people. He don't know you, personal like that. So, I mean, this is just my take here. I mean, I think that this is good for us to learn, though, because it's all good. I want this exchange to open up. I guarantee you, I want to buy those shares from those people. See, this is how white people do all the time too. They make black people think that our shit ain't nothing, right? The stuff that we do is nothing. They say the city you live in is trash because we don't invest in our own stuff, our own cities. And then the white people come in there and gentrify it, and they invest in where they live, and then it makes it look beautiful. Now we want to live next to the white people. See, we have a fucked up ass mindset. And the thing is, it's so hard to convince someone who has personal success or they feel they have personal success. A person that has personal success because they've achieved some money or something like that. But these people, they don't think for the whole. They're thinking only selfish. And with group economics, you have to think for the whole. Now, the way I see this playing out, the way I see this thing playing out, I mean, this is a development. We're gonna keep fucking fighting. I did not invest in the Tulsa real estate fund for no fucking 8% return. I didn't invest. I don't even give a fuck. I'm telling you what I'm invested in Tulsa real estate fund is because this fund is not a money is everything fund. This fund, people talking about there's no way you can see the properties on the fund that the funds own. I got emails from it. I got emails with the properties. The 98 unit in Macon, Georgia. The property in, of course, you got the Black House. You got properties, that has been invested in Louisiana, Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? There's shit that's going on in Detroit. Now the thing is, I don't know. I mean, my thing is this. But I look at it like this here. Because I try to be balanced. And I try to challenge myself. Because, I'm like this. This is a development in our indigenous community. I don't judge people by the way I feel about them. Because right now I like Jay, but feelings change. I might hate Jay tomorrow. But I cannot deny that the ideas that this man has been given, the type of personality that he is, has produced activities that are net benefit for black people. He's inspired. Listen, you cannot put you have to build people before you can build a neighborhood, a community, a nice community. You got to inspire people. People are what develop things. Okay, so if y'all thinking that you can just, do stuff just for money, when you're dealing with a person who inspires people, I heard one content creator say, "Oh, Jay just did that for his own business sake. He's not trying to do anything for the community." Stop saying that. Stop saying that Tulsa is a vehicle to develop the community. Stop saying that. This man literally said, stop saying Tulsa is a vehicle and the Jay Morrison is a vehicle to develop the community. That's just for Jay. But then he said, you develop the community by educating people. What does the fucking Jay Morrison Academy do? What does he do all fucking day? Corner class. That's one of the things he got fucking famous for. I don't understand people. They just have so much fucking hatred in their heart for another black person. They literally can't see it. They literally think that we are stupid for thinking about the whole. I'm willing to invest in my brother. I'm willing to let him work that shit out. Figure that thing out. He had a dream. He didn't want this to be a donation. With Jay's ability to talk, with Jay Morrison's ability to talk, he could literally do like Tariq Nasheed. Now, Tariq Nasheed, I invest in him. But Tariq Nasheed does not do investment vehicles. I invest in Tariq, but Tariq is going to give you a fucking movie and that's it. He's done with your ass. He's not going to let you put a hook in him. Jay Morrison had a different vision. Jay Morrison could literally say, this is what we're gonna do, y'all. Get on the GoFundMe. This is what we want. Jay Morrison can pull out with his talk. He can literally probably pull out fucking $3 million, $4 million. I guarantee, he can probably, I would say like this, Jay Morrison can talk about $100,000 out of the public easy. He can do it every quarter. Talk $100,000 out of people, out of the public. Tell them to donate it, and they'll donate it. I would donate some. I wouldn't donate $2,400, but he can get, you know, $70. $70. That's what I give Tariq Nasheed. If he come up with a video like buck breaking, that's a valuable. I think that's important for the community to have the type of educational. I think there should be a different narrative out here. It breaks us away from thinking like the white people want us to think. So, you know, that's what I'm investing in. I'm not really, you know, I don't know, y'all be pocket watch, because I'm looking at my damn, 8% of, because I look at minimum when I invest in something. If I was looking at money, 8% of $2,000 is like $160 over 2 years, so like $320 something. That's about what I'd be looking for, something like that. So he's having dividend day. This is dividend day. That's October 1st, according to Jay Morrison. Now, you know, that's, I mean, I guess, you know, I don't expect everybody to think like me. I really don't. Some people get, you know, pumped up for certain shit. I don't look at it like that. I'm dealing with new money. I'm trying to make new money. That's invested money. I know it's a legal business. I know that's a legal business. You know, so it is what it is. The thing is, you know, my thing is this. I would love more black financial professionals. Maybe they don't have the kind of, this is the perfect time to come in. You're a financial professional. You don't, maybe you're not as good at communicating as Jay Morrison, but you're a financial professional. You're going to give the people, you can make money for people. Start a real estate crowdfund for us. I want black people to have alternate vehicles to invest our own money in our own communities. This is how gentrification fucking happens. This is the reason why Jay Morrison said that this is a vehicle to combat gentrification. Because if we all own something, if you look at the top, look it up, Google it, top real estate crowd funds. Just Google them. You'll see that they're all losing money right now. As far as they're lower than they were over a year. They are lower. The price of those funds have went down, but they all pay dividends. The dividends is like 5 cents a month per share. So I guess if you was to have like how many, you need to get $1. If I was to take $1,000, I mean, those shares was like $34 on one of them that I seen. So what is that? 10. That's like what? How many? 10 shares is $340. 20 was that $680. About 30 shares. 30 times 5 cents. Nigga, I don't know, $1.50 every month. That's the dividend. $1.50 every month on $1,000. Now, some of us, y'all laugh at that, but look at this. You talking about a CD. The bank is gonna fucking hold your money in a CD for 2 years. Ain't gonna give you what? Nothing. Y'all, come on, y'all. I'm just trying to get y'all to think. y'all looking at this shit through a lens of hatred, but you thinking that it's because of Jay, but this is a regular fucking investment, and y'all actually making it harder for the man to operate because, you know, Tony the closer wants to protest on a black business when you're supposed to just take the man to fucking court. Take the man to court. But see, I don't believe he owes Tony no goddamn $50,000 because Tony himself said that he backed out on the fucking deal. He wanted to keep going forward after Jay told him we're gonna back out because of your exchange with my wife. I'm not going to do that event with you. We're going to back out of the event. Tony still want to give away $100,000. That's his decision. Jay, you know, he don't owe him that much. If he does owe him that much, take him to court. Take the man to court. And another development I want to talk about here. This is the problem. This is where I have a fucking problem. This is the biggest problem. These little fucking YouTube channels, the hatred is so high on Jay Morrison. I'm hearing shit niggas on internet talking about if he dies, he dies. They want to have the little protest, but I think they want to inspire niggas to just go in there violent, which could result in violence, and which could result in death or just in extreme embarrassment of the community. And y'all supporting this type of fucking shit. This is what I'm saying. I don't know, y'all just... Anyway, it's getting dark, so I don't want to